Welcome to the C word, man. We're back.
New episode. I think episode 4, fourth week.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't really know.
We're just going by memory. We got Jake, Rissa, and Nick here together, and we're gonna be talking about some aliens today.
Outer world stuff.
Outer world.
So how about in 1989, a man named Robert Lazar claims he worked on an extraterrestrial technology in Area 51. He told Las Vegas television reporter George Knapp that he saw autopsy photographs of aliens inside the facility and that the U.S. government used the facility to examine recovered alien spacecraft. Although Lazar himself was discredited, his claims spun numerous government conspiracy theories, most of which involved extraterrestrial life. According to the CIA, test flights of the U-2 and subsequent military aircraft account for the many of the UFO sightings in the area. There is no evidence of extraterrestrial contact at Area 51. But obviously they're going to say that. They've been saying there's no aliens for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was something years ago where they did say that there was aliens. Like they said that.
Yeah, I know.
They know that that was the thing that started the whole raid at Area 51. I mean, I was watching that live. I remember in class, I had the live up on my Chromebook, and I was just watching it. They were just standing there. I saw this one picture though. This is like little skeleton. I got tiny, like this big, like the size of my hand, kind of. It was a little skeleton with a skull, and this skull was shaped really weird, like a big old forehead, and pointing at the top. And they say, well, there was allegations that it was whatever that it was an alien species that they discovered that was dead, and then they bring it into a lab or whatever, and they looked at it, and then it just came out that it was a human, and that was it. That was the end of it.
Yeah, they always try to cover it up like that. But if you think about it, they're not going to tell us that. Imagine how much panic that would induce among the entire world. And if you think about it, there's an entire universe, and we're just every planet we know in our solar system that's just the Milky Way galaxy in an entire universe.
No, that's not even the Milky Way. That's just part of it, though.
Well, I'm talking about basically. What I'm saying is, if we're alive and all of this is real on just Earth and just our solar system, there's definitely other stuff out there.
Yeah. Yeah, but
it's hard to say, make a clear statement. Can't be said.
But with that, everyone was saying oh, well then, how do you explain how tiny it is? It's the size of my hand. And then there's so many answers or so many questions that's left unanswered about it. They're just no, as a human.
That's the government. They don't answer anything. They just cover it up and go on their way.
Corporate.
Yeah.
But if there's an area,
kind of like those aliens. I feel like the aliens, you might not see them because they cover up so well.
Mm-hmm.
If there wasn't aliens, why would there be? Why are they trying to learn what else is out there if they're not looking for aliens?
Well, yeah, we're actually trying to. We actually try to look out more than into ourselves. We even talk about this with the ocean.
Oh yeah.
We look out in the ocean. In the space, we know more about space in the ocean, and they're saying that we know more about space in our own ocean, and we don't know if there's any aliens out there or any other life.
We don't know. They've seen them. They're working on them.
That's what I'm saying. Though, but they say that they don't know. But
it must be insane to be on the inside of the military job and know what's going on. And being those lab doctors working on those.
It just seems
it's insane. It's like Stranger Things. How they lock that thing up. It's gonna literally take over eventually. It's scary.
It's giving power.
Yeah. Wait for its day.
You shouldn't take anything out of its natural habitat, whether that is a native species, a plant, or an alien. Doesn't matter. Don't take it out of its natural habitat.
What is it? Is its natural habitat Earth?
No, its natural habitat is where it came from. They brought it back to Earth to work on it, obviously.
They brought it back?
Well, they'd have to. How are they gonna work on
there's
aliens?
been
Well,
many
it
spottings
This
of
could've
guy,
been here.
them.
this guy said that he saw them doing an autopsy on an alien at Area 51.
Well, yeah, but the alien could have been here. Like, what are the chances that we went out somewhere
Why?
and found an
If
alien?
it was here, other people would see it. There would be more.
You know what?
They're not just
There's-
gonna find it in the woods.
There's been a rumor, a little allegation
Allegation. Oh my gosh.
Allegation.
from a dear friend of mine, CeeLo, Chris Loychek. He
Mhm.
told me personally that he was out and about chilling all across his pool one night, and he looks up, lights shining down on him, just all over. And he says his mom was looking out the kitchen window, seen it too, but she doesn't want to admit it's true. It's coming from a Niles McKinley
Wow.
graduate himself.
Straight from the cat's mouth,
Yeah.
right there. I mean, I believe it. It happens. Stuff like that happens. I mean, the aliens could be here with us right now.
We are the aliens to them, though. Like to them, we're the aliens. So
Honestly,
technically, they have to exist. If we exist, they exist.
yeah.
Period.
But like,
There's no way we do and they don't.
I've actually talked about this a lot. You ever seen American Dad?
No.
We talked about this before in one of the podcasts with Roger. You seen American Dad before? Roger
No.
the alien, you know what that is?
Yeah, I know that.
He's like the guy that dresses up
Yeah.
and like hides himself in society. So no one knows he's an actual alien because he's dressed up. It's like a joke,
Yeah.
but like that could be a real
Yeah,
thing.
they could be studying our behaviors.
Yeah, you've seen the Marvels. The Marvels, they had a lot of aliens coming in,
Oh, definitely, bro. Then that Marvel cause
hiding
they do
as
this.
regular citizens.
They just sneak right in and they fit in with us too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if there even is aliens,
You could be an alien for all
exactly.
I know.
I can be an alien. You don't even know. I can be from planet Neptune.
No, Neptune.
I don't
They've
know.
been there.
Yeah.
It has to be planets and like
Planet Xenomorph. No,
yeah, somewhere we don't
that's
know.
some-
Somewhere
that's
we
something from the
haven't
movie
been.
Alien. That was-
Somewhere we haven't been. I wonder what they're capable of. I guess we'll find out eventually.
Hopefully they'll come
But, like-
and save us out, help us
Yeah.
out maybe.
But who's to say an alien from a different planet wouldn't look like us?
Maybe.
Like
Maybe they're just like a little bit off. They could
Yeah.
be like,
they can like have a
Have
third,
2 noses instead of 2 eyes.
yeah,
or have like a
3
second-
hands.
But the thing
three
is
hands
that
or an extra finger.
none of us will ever know because we're not in the top military that deals with that type of stuff. So
Sorry.
we're never going to know. Never. Unless they come and invade. We'll never know. They'll never tell us. They'll never admit it.
Yeah, we just gotta pray for an invade.
I think eventually we'll get invaded.
Oh yeah. Once they find us. They may have not found us. Because we may have not found them.
Especially, I mean, it's gonna happen. Everyone
They're
invades
probably on their
everyone
way.
eventually. They're like on their way from like 300 light years away. We'll be here in about 300 years. We'll be gone by then. But I mean,
no.
and even like think about like that. There's gonna be aliens coming to us right now. Like they know where we are, but they ain't gonna be here for a long time because it takes years to travel in space.
Yeah. But unless they have different lifespans. They're different beings.
100%, yeah.
They've adapted different. We've
And-
adapted to our surroundings,
Yeah.
everyone around us.
I feel like space travel is a lot different than regular travel. It's kind of like
Yeah, it's something
it's
I'll
kind of
never
like
understand.
I mean, it's space travel and time travel they're not the same, but they're very similar. Because you don't age as much as you would on Earth when you're in space because there's no gravity.
That's so weird. That's so weird. Like
you're
that's
still
a
not going
conspiracy
into the
within
past.
itself.
Well, there's no gravity. There's nothing pulling down on you. Nothing. You're just free. You're just like zero. You're just living. And there's like I don't know, but like there's like you ever seen the thing with a astronaut and he had a twin brother who was staying on Earth and he was in space on a what do you call it, satellite for a few years and he came back down and they look completely different.
That's insane.
Anyway, well, yeah, but you can be flying somewhere in space in your little spaceship and not age as much as you would as a normal person. Say it takes like 10 years to get somewhere. You'll be like maybe 2 years older when you get there.
Yeah,
Could
it's
be
crazy.
aliens. Yeah, the aliens they
No,
could be
just
lasting
'cause of
forever.
light years.
Yeah.
Light
I know, but they could be much longer lasting.
Yeah, well, it's light year. And it's a light year, so it takes a year to travel that, or it takes 1 year for light to travel from this place to this place in a light year. But if and on Earth, like, we haven't even discovered light travel yet. It's possible, like, you know what I mean? Light to travel at the speed of light. That's
Yeah.
possible. But if you can get faster than the speed of light, then you
Mm.
can beat the space, the what do you call it?
Yeah, but I don't think
Light
it's
years.
possible.
You're getting somewhere near.
I mean, definitely not possible right now. If there's technology that makes it possible, but
Not now, though.
mm-mm,
Definitely not now.
mm-mm.
And we got a long road ahead of us.
Yeah. Not even our road. We're gonna be. Our road's like the highway
On
right
the
now.
road to Xandorf, planet alien.
Yeah. Our road that we're on right now in 2022 is like a highway, and then we're gonna go on the exit. Once we die, in a few hundred years, we're gonna go on the exit, turn on to the new road, which is space travel.
Okay.
It's
I
like
see in that.
It's a little metaphor.
I see
A
that.
little metaphor.
See good little city, urban, countryside flash.
So it's flashing. And then once we get not necessarily space travel, but light travel, we can like basically planes and shit. Like those 10-hour flights from here to Europe, nah, not gonna happen.
Minuscule.
Mm-hmm. Like this. You're like, you can be sitting here in Niles, you can be in high school, walk out, snap your fingers, and eat a freaking pizza in Italy.
Yeah, you need
2
to
minutes.
chip in
That'd be
your brain.
nice.
Yeah, that's where those chips are coming in. Chips that they're gonna put in our brains, or they're gonna try to. Like travel. All right.
All right, everybody. C-word signing off. Extraterrestrials out.
We're out. We're aliens.